Hi guys, Gina here with another video for you, and this one doesn't really have a title. I'm just kind of titling it "Fun Times" for the just for video sake of posting. So what I'm using is different pieces from the Craftsmith Sea Glass 12 by 12 paper pad. I got it at Michael's, and all these papers are from there. So what I wanted to do was, with that matte paper, I wanted to cut out a giant circle, and of course I was too lazy to get out my Cricut, or not even to go to my Cricut. It's already out and ready to go. I don't know, not feeling too well, so I just kind of wasn't wanting to get up and do it. So I was looking for some of those cutting tools that I got from Creative Memories a while ago, but I didn't have a big enough circle, so I ended up just using it as the full background piece. So these are pieces or pictures from when we went on our submarine dive, and I just did a video yesterday. Sorry about the audio on the other one. I think I forgot to connect it to the Snowball, and it just did it with the laptop audio, and it was kind of crappy, so I apologize for that. So anyway, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this layout. So I finally decided to use the matte paper as the background, and I had to kind of piece together sorry, those two pictures to the right, because I didn't want to use the whole pictures because there was a lot of like dead space in it, and it was kind of redundant. All I wanted to show was that it had the piece where it opens up, like right there on top, for the submarine. That shows how you get up or go in and out of the submarine, just like you see on TV. You climb down the stairs, and it was really super cool. So I'm using some evergreen bow or bow, I'm not sure how you say it, distress ink for the edges. And what else am I doing? I'm using a big doily. I just got that maybe from GFS or somewhere. It is in a scrapbooking doily. And that that green paper looks like water. So I wanted to be sure to use that in my layout. So I'm going to use that as a couple pieces to go to the left and the right of the middle there, like that. And I just cut out the middle because I really like the paper, and I figured I could use that little piece somewhere else because it's covered up with the doily, and it'll be covered with the pictures eventually. So again, just inking all the edges. Sorry about my voice. It's like really, really scratchy. And I just cut a banner shape into the one on the right. And I wish I would have left the doily full, not full, but complete. I ended up cutting off a little piece I didn't quite like, so I wish I would have kept it. It looked more finished with the whole thing. Or I should have matted the whole thing, maybe. Not quite sure, but I got it done, right? So there, I'm trying to ink all the pieces, and that's why this video is so long, because I was inking everything, and I cannot for the life of me figure out how to, well, not that I've spent a ton of time working on it. I'd rather scrapbook than work on like, you know, researching on the internet, but I'm gonna have to cut out pieces that I don't want, because then my videos will be shorter. And I want to show you the process, and I love watching people do it. I don't know why I like watching people scrapbook. When I do it, it kind of looks more fun when other people do it. I know I'm a weirdo. But yeah, so anyway. So I'm just gluing a couple of those pieces, and some of them were part of just cut apart border paper that had a bunch of these border pieces. So I just cut them out, and then I'm gonna just ink the edges and attach them. Just put some on the top, some on the bottom. And that piece says, oh, I have my layout right here. Life's a wave, go and catch it. I figured it was apropos for this layout having to do with water and being underwater. So, I know you saw, but I had matted my pictures on some of that blue sea glass paper as well. And the lighter side is kind of like an ombre, and I got the pictures matted with the lighter. So I had pulled out some different things. This was a page kit I had made. The ribbon didn't quite match, but I am going to use some of my twine eventually. And that I liked it, but it seemed too large for me, so I just I cut it down just to show that my favorite moment part of it. And my ATG ran out, so I was just trying to use different kinds of adhesive. And that Tombow Mono is almost gone, so I wanted to finish it up. So that's just a Fun Times large circle that was in that same collection, or paper pad. So there I'm going to cut it down. It's just going to be like a little banner piece eventually. And I had put them the wrong way, so I had to change it. Obviously, that's the picture on the left is going down, the picture on the right is coming up. So the children really liked it. It was super duper cool. I mean, I don't know when we'll ever get into probably never go into a submarine. So, and actually go under. It went pretty, well, pretty far down. Not really, maybe only 100 feet. I don't know if that's a lot. But we got to see a bunch of cool stuff down there on the floor of the, I don't know, an ocean. I don't think it's a lake. It must be an ocean. But yeah, there were shipwrecks and stuff down there. It was super duper cool to see, and all the fishies. So I'm going to do another layout with that, so you could see all the cool stuff we saw. So all these different pieces, I wanted to use a lot, but of course, then it gets kind of cluttered. So I'm going to use what I can, and then I'm going to stop. So I'm going to have a few clusters there on the upper left, the bottom, no wait, upper right, bottom left. And then I have one right there in the center where it's the Fun Times big embellishment. And I had a little piece showing there from where the paper didn't reach all the way, so on the upper right. So I just added a little piece of gray, dark gray cardstock there just to close up the gap. Added that label, some twine, just tucked it under and glued it. Then I have that little banner piece. It says love. And then those are, I just cut them out with my 1-inch circle punch. It says cool. Those pieces I just cut out, and then I put a 1-inch epoxy sticker over it to look like a flare. So I'm going to use a couple of those on the layout. And let's see. Yeah, that's a chipboard piece. I don't know where that came from. I don't think it came from that collection. I don't think there was any chipboard. Not I don't think. I know there wasn't because it was all just a paper pad. So I just got a few pieces and combined them and put them through the tag. And that's where I'm going to do my journaling. Now there won't be pictures at the end for this one. I'm kind of getting the hang of this new camera and recording on my laptop and stuff like that, so I do apologize. Sorry about that, couldn't keep it in. So I'm using my tiny attacher for that corner where it was kind of coming up and where the twine was. Then I'm using a little piece of foam to attach that circle. Also says fun times. I debate about using that glitter tape, but I don't end up using it. I figured it had enough. And I'm about done. I'm not going to put an actual title on it because I have other pieces that go with it. So, other pages rather. So, yeah. I'm just going to leave it like that. And I'm adding another piece of cut apart. And then I'm going to do some sprinkles. I really should stop sprinkling because I'm not a good sprinkler. But, oh, and then I try to cut out some of those. I got it from the $1.50 bin at Michael's, and it doesn't work very well. Worked for crap. So I'm going to have to see. So I got some of those Bow Bunny pearls, so I'm going to add those in that pretty blue. In a few spots, embellishment clusters. And then I'm almost done. And then I'm going to use some Glimmer Mist, Outer Dangerous Glimmer Mist in money bags for my sprinkles. And that, I think, will do it. Yeah, there it is. I'm just shaking it up. It's a glittery green. Pretty. So just a few sprinkles. Kind of learned my lesson from my last one. So yeah. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching. Bye.